Hi, Christina. It's Leslie here with your business critique week one for your website and Facebook and blog if you have one. So I'm going to jump right in there. First of all, welcome to the class. I'm glad you decided to join us, and I hope that I will be able to help you along the way. Okay, so I'm just going to start talking here about your website. First thing that strikes me is the beautiful images that are right here, bold, and first thing you see, and I love that. So definitely know this is a photography website. You'd be surprised how many there are that you wouldn't know that. So I like that. I like that you've included a lot, and all of these photos are very consistent with the way they look and the way they are edited. So I think that's awesome. Okay, so the one thing I am curious about is it says here, welcome to Bella Expressions Photography, but then underneath it, it says the BX, which I guess is Bella Expressions Boise Senior Photography. It makes it look like maybe there's two different names. So I might would use the same name here, even though I know that the BX is probably stands for Bella Expressions. I think maybe I would just take the Boise out and just put Bella Expressions Senior Photography, since that is your name. So I might would change that, but I like that you've right off the bat, said what it is, how, what you specialize in. I like that a lot. So I think that's a really, really good thing to have. Another thing I noticed is maybe you might want to make your logo a little bit bigger. Maybe have it take up this entire space right here. You could spell out Bella Expressions here and have the logo right here and then Bella Expressions. That might grab somebody's attention right there and be able to recognize this with your name. So that's another little thing that you might want to do. I do like that you have your telephone number up top. Very good to be able to quickly contact you. I think that's awesome. Okay, I'm just going to click on a couple of different things here. Facts. Why professional makeup? What makes... I love this. This is awesome. So people can get some great information here about your shoots and what you expect of them and what they need to bring. What they can expect of you, that sort of thing. I think this is a great, great page here. And then let's check on your contact page. Good, great. This is awesome. I like that you've listed your number here. You may also want to list your actual email address, even though I know the contact probably gets sent directly to your email. But for some reason, the contact form wasn't working, or if somebody didn't want to fill out a contact form, they could send you a personal email. That way they can still get in touch with you. So I might would right beside the phone number, just list your actual email address right here. But I think it looks great. That would be my only thing. Okay, let's see. About. Okay, great that you have a picture. Here, love your chevron shirt. That looks awesome. And this is cute, very cute with your, your favorite candy, your Facebook or Twitter. I like all of that. I might would even add to this and maybe write a little paragraph like from you saying, can't wait to photograph you. I love maybe why you love seniors, that kind of thing. Just so it feels like you're talking to the people that are reading it, and showing something fun, a fun side of you by listing these items. So I think that's great. But I think maybe just adding a little bit more, would be awesome too. Okay, are you in fashion sessions? Okay, so these are your different sessions. Great use of, making sure you're letting them know the telephone number. I love that. So we've got an in-fashion session, we've got a in-style session, and we've got an inspired session. Those are great. And I'm assuming each of these may be priced a little bit different. Is that correct? You'll have to answer that for me. And that the beginning price is $249. And then they go up from there. I'm not really sure. So maybe you can message me and let me know about that so I can understand how this is set up. But I would put a dollar mark there in front of the $249. That's probably just a little typo. So I would add that. Okay, yeah, I think I would add that, and then, you know, you may not even, unless the other way to do it is to maybe not even put the price and just say, call to find out the pricing of each of these sessions or whatever. That way people can call you and actually talk to you and learn about you as opposed to just looking at the price. Of course, people do it either way, but that is one thing that you could do differently if you wanted to, because then people would start talking to you and not be looking so focused on the actual price, because once they talk to you and get to know you, then they would book based on you rather than just the price. Let's see, let me click on if that's it. Again, I might would put the dollar mark here if you're going to leave this on there. And there looks to be maybe an extra space right here. So those two things I might would do, but again, I like, if you are going to put a price, I like that you just put the starting point, because I don't think they need to see everything right off the bat. So I think that's good. Okay, what to wear, that's great. Let me look at that. Yes, I love this. Tips, great. Love that have got everything here. Glasses, nobody ever thinks to talk about that. That's a good tip. Nails, that's also good. Something maybe some people don't always think about when it comes to senior sessions. But yes, we encourage you to bring several outfits. You may even want to put a number, like up to a certain number. I know seniors sometimes can get carried away with tons and tons of outfits, and then you just don't have time to get through them all. So maybe if you gave them a maximum number here, maybe in parentheses, that might help. But this is great tips. Yeah, these are really good. Good information. So I think all this is great. No real changes on that. I think that looks awesome. Senior testimonials, that's a good thing to have on here as well. And I love that you have the photo beside them, so they know who this is. Gosh, the only thing, this is just me being a journalist, I would probably put these testimonials in quotation marks and maybe even italicize them so it feels like this senior is actually talking to them, and then I would maybe put their first name underneath it, just to make it a little more personal. And you could even make the text as big to take up the actual entire area where their picture is, and maybe even bold certain words or something like that, just to really grab attention. But I definitely would put it in italics, put quotes around it, and put their name, just their first name. I mean, so that you're not really giving away a whole lot of privacy or anything. But I would do that to that page. That would be my only thing there. And then let's see, it looks like you have Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. That's good. I don't see a blog necessarily, but you may not have a blog. So the only thing I would suggest about a blog is that it allows you to actually have a voice, whereas a website is usually just a stagnant thing where people come and look at pictures. But a blog, you would actually be, doing blog posts that will allow your clients to get to know you through whatever you write. So that would be the benefit of a blog. Okay, I'm going to go on over to your Facebook. Again, I love that your photos are right up here at the top here. I think that's awesome. I love that your Facebook page very much resembles your website, so that's good. You've got your great tabs up here with contact and fax and Twitter. That's awesome. Got a good amount of fans. That's great. Got your number again. Maybe add your email address here. That would be my only other thing that I would say there. But otherwise, I think the Facebook page looks awesome, and it is a reflection of your site, so that's great. Consistency is really great. So now the only other thing I would say is if you wouldn't mind doing an extra little task for me, starting a Pinterest board and inviting me to it of maybe 10 to 20 things that you love. I just like to get to know you and see if what I get to know about you matches this website. I think that having you come through on your website will really attract your clientele. So if you wouldn't mind doing that, I know that's not like an actual thing listed on the to-dos for this class, but if you don't mind, if you don't have time, I totally understand, but I do think it would allow me to sort of get to know you a little bit, see what you like. And you can pin things like clothes, colors, textures, patterns, photography, whatever, just like 10 to 20 things that you feel will really like demonstrate to me who you are. And then I would like to compare that to your site and see if I can see you come through. So I hope this helps. And if you have any questions, just let me know. Thanks so much.